Yo guys, this is the voice of Mr. Solution. So today I'll be walking us through the introductory parts of cryptocurrency trading, a topic I titled Basics of Cryptocurrency Trading. The truth is that crypto actually is a rabbit hole. Cryptocurrency is a rabbit hole. The more you dig, the deeper you get. So it's a field of human endeavor that can never be exhausted. So there is no amount of explanation or classes or introductions or anything that can be enough to cover the sphere of the field called cryptocurrency. So today we'll be looking at the basics of it. That's the fundamental part. In subsequent editions, in subsequent episodes, we'll be doing a thorough job on the subject matter of cryptocurrency trading. Meanwhile, before we go ahead, if you are new to this channel, I encourage you to kindly subscribe. And if you find the videos I have done, if you find them intriguing, kindly leave a comment, or there is something you want to ask, there is any area, any part of cryptocurrency trading that you don't really understand very well, you can always leave the question at the comment section of the video. And if you're looking for a community of cryptocurrency traders, a community of people where we share daily trading insights, we look at the market holistically, we share free trading signals and the rest of it, I indulge you to join us on our Telegram channel, on our Telegram community. I will be leaving the link at the description section of this video. All right, so having done that, let's go ahead. So, in the course of this course, this is what we'll be looking at today. Here are the topics we'll be looking at. We look at what blockchain technology is. We get to understand the divisions of cryptocurrency trade business. We get to know the reasons why people trade crypto. We know types of traders. We get to learn types of traders. We know about market cycles. We also learn how to detect a cryptocurrency price movement, how to detect where the price is headed to, or where the price will go and stuff like that. We also get to introduce cryptocurrency exchanges. We look at the concept of bull and bear market, support and resistance, and finally, we'll consider some of the trading mistakes that traders make. An example is some of the mistakes I used to make, right? So what is blockchain technology? The truth is that blockchain technology is it's a complex area of human endeavor, right? One of the mistakes people make is that they mistake cryptocurrency for blockchain. No, the truth is that blockchain is a different technology on its own, whereas cryptocurrency is a byproduct of blockchain technology, right? So cryptocurrency is an offshoot. It's sprung from the concept of blockchain technology. So it's good we get to understand that. So when we talk about blockchain technology, we have the cryptocurrency, and then we have blockchain for politics, blockchain for agriculture, blockchain for medical and health and stuff like that. So like I said, it's a rabbit hole. There are a lot of things. There are lots of things involved with the blockchain technology. So when we talk about making money with cryptocurrency, there are basically two ways of doing that. One of the ways is either by trading, and then the other way is by investing. So you could either trade or invest with cryptocurrencies in order to generate revenue. So what are cryptocurrencies? Someone might ask. A lot of definitions have been alluded to what cryptocurrencies are, or to what a cryptocurrency is. But my simplest definition of it is that cryptocurrency is a digital money, or the cryptocurrencies are digital money. That's just the simplest definition you can give to it. Cryptocurrencies are digital monies. When you look at the word crypto, you can see that it's actually a parent word comprising of two words. We have the crypto, then we have currencies, right? We have crypto, we have currency. So it's just an agglomeration of two words that formed cryptocurrency. So like I said, simply defined, it is digital money, or money in a digital form. That's the simplest definition to that, right? So why do people trade and invest in crypto? What is the rationale behind people investing or trading crypto? Why do people do that? What is so intriguing about this cryptocurrency that excites people to trade or to invest in it? So one of the reasons why people do that is because of volatility. Cryptocurrency is quite a volatile market. In fact, the beauty of cryptocurrency trading lies in its volatility. Every businessman will tell you that they like a volatile market that, can move as many times as possible in a day, right? So every businessman would want to indulge or involve himself in a business that has a high volatility where he can always buy and sell. So people get attached or get attracted to cryptocurrency trading or investing because of its high volatile nature. So you can make large amount of profits if you can anticipate the movement. Like we said, volatility simply means that the price is not static. The price goes up and down. So this is one of the things that intrigues people into trading the cryptocurrency industry. And another reason why people get attracted to it is because it is an open market. It is open 24/7. There is no closing. Unlike other conventional markets like the forex market, like the stocks market, whereby once it's 10 p.m. Friday night, they close. That's 10 p.m. West African time on Friday. They close to open again 10 p.m. Sunday nights, right? So, but unlike cryptocurrency, it doesn't close. There is no off days. Every now steadily the market is on. So it has an ease of entry in the sense that people can always, it doesn't require much sophistication for you to get into it. As long as you have an internet enabled device, and then you have the fundamental knowledge, and then you have signed up with the whatever exchange it is you're using, you can actually get into it. So it has an ease of entry in the sense that people can always hop into it whenever they want. Of course, you have to be armed with the requisite knowledge. So another reason why people get into it is that it is not regulated. The issue with these very points now is that it has a pro and it has a con. There's an advantage and there is also a disadvantage. The non-regulated nature of it makes it easier for bad players, people with negative intentions, for scammers and all that, for them to come into the space to do whatever they want and get away with it because it is not regulated. And the upside to its non-regulated nature is that there is no red tapeism. There is no by the book process for you to get into it. So it's something you can always do at your own convenient time or at the comfort of your home or wherever it is you're domiciled. So it is different from other traditional markets, which are usually regulated by the government. And then moving on, we'll be looking at what are the different types of traders, what types of traders we have. Of course, every profession, when it comes to a particular profession, for instance, the medical field, every doctor is not the same. There are doctors that specialize in different areas depending on their field of study and the rest of it. But then collectively we call them doctors. So the same thing also applies to trading. There are different types of traders, and one of those types is the people we call the day traders. These people conduct multiple trades all through the day, and then they close all positions at the end of the day. That's one distinct thing about them. So let me just add more to this by stating that for you to choose the type of trader you want to be, it has to depend on your personality. You need to understand yourself. Someone like me, I am not a very patient person. I don't know how to wait. So having understood that part of me, it has made me to become more of a day trader. So I just like to, take as many trades as I can in a day. And at the end of the day, I've closed the trade and then I go my way. So the second type of traders we have are the scalpers. So scalping is a day trading strategy where when you make substantial profits on small price movements, and then you focus mainly on small time frame. So what scalpers do is that they just take advantage of the small price differences. For instance, even if it's just $2 they are taking per trade, yes, the goal is to take as many trades as possible. So they could be taking $2 per trade when they must have, let's say at the end of the day, they've done like 20 trades. So what it means is that for that 20 trades, they're closing with $40 profit. So scalpers just take advantage of the minute by minute price changes in the market. So that's basically what scalpers do. And like I said, they focus mainly on the small time frame because that's where they get to make this in and out movements into and out of the market. So the next types of traders we have are the swing traders. Swing traders take advantage of natural swing of price cycle. For instance, when we look at BTC chart, we discover that currently BTC is going up. But there we are, when you look at the chart very well, they say using the higher time frame like the monthly or the weekly, you discover that BTC has been going up. So what swing traders do is that they aim to target the beginning of the trend. Let's say this current cycle now started at the opening price was around, yes, it was 44,400, I can remember. So there were people that bought at that 44. Up till now, they haven't sold. So most of them are aiming to sell at 100,000 plus. So these people are the ones we call swing traders. So they take advantage of the natural swing of price cycle. So whenever the price is going to make a swing, it's going to go, by swinging, I mean going in a definite direction. So whenever they've seen that the market is about to do that, they just take an entry, get a position, and stay in the trade. Then when the cycle is about to end, when it's about to peter out, they will just jump out of the trade. So swingers spot and enter at the beginning of the price movement and exit as it ends. I've actually talked about that. So that's what swing traders do. Like I said, all these things they all depend on your type of person and the type of, and if you have time, right? Because someone that has other things he's doing can be a scalper, because it requires you to constantly be on the charts, constantly keep looking at your screen and all that. But someone that has other things he's doing can become a swing trader. So he just buys and forgets about it. So in a couple of months, maybe 6 months, 1 year or thereabout, he comes and closes the trade and takes his profit. So we need to understand that about scalpers and swing traders. All right, so moving on, what are the different types of market cycles? I think it's somewhere in the Bible that the Bible said there is time for everything. So the same thing also happens in the cryptocurrency industry. There is time for everything. The market never goes in a defined direction all the time, right? So there are seasons, there are phases. So when we look at the cryptocurrency market, we see that there are basically three types of phases or three types of cycles. We have the uptrend cycle, we have the sideways or the range, and then we have the downtrend, right? So these are the different cycles we can see in the market. So this is exactly what I mean. Like I said, the market never goes up all the time. So when we talk about up cycle, we mean uptrend or up cycle, we mean a situation whereby the price keep going up, right? The market keeps going up high and high and high and high and all that. So this is an uptrend. When you look at it, discover that it's making a series of what we call higher high, HH, and then these ones we call them higher low, higher high, higher high, higher low, higher high. When the current high is higher than the preceding high, and then the current one, when the high is making is higher than the previous high it's made. So this is what we call higher high. Then we also have the higher low, when the current low is higher than the previous low it's made. So we call these ones, all these ones we call them higher high, these ones we call them higher low. So that is what we simply mean by an uptrend. So whenever you spot this type of chart, you know that the market is an uptrend. Then we have the range. The range simply means trading range or sideways, when it's not making, it's going in a particular direction. So this is what we mean. It goes up, comes down, goes up, comes down, goes up, comes down, goes up, comes down. You can see it's not actually making a definite movement. Then you can plot your resistance and your support. So plotting it is to cover that price has actually been hovering inside this very channel. So this is what we mean by a ranging market. And then we have the downtrend. Downtrend simply means when the price continues to drop, right? It continues to drop and all that. So when you plot the resistance and then plot your support, it sees that the price has actually, the direction has been downward. So these are basically the three types of market trends we have. So it's good you know it, so that whenever you spot it on the chart, you'll be able to say, all right, okay, this is what this thing is all about. Okay, so moving on, how do you detect a cryptocurrency price movement? How can you predict the price movements? Because like we said, your profitability, your aim, you make more money in the space by being able to predict where the price is headed. We are being able to predict where the price is going to. So how do you do that? Basically, there are ways, there are three ways people do that. We have what we call fundamental analysis, we have technical analysis, and then we have sentiment. Sentiment, some people call it sentimental. I don't know if there is any word like that. Some people call it sentiment analysis. Some say it's sentimental analysis. I'm not a lexicographer, so just choose the one you think it's appropriate. But we're going to talk about what sentiment analysis is actually. So fundamental analysis, also called FA, fundamental analysis. So this simply has to do with the news that is coming into the market. Maybe there is a major news. For instance, the thing in the air, the major news in the air right now globally is the run-up to the US presidential election. That's President of the United States, POTUS. The POTUS seat, that's what everybody is talking about, which is coming up by November. And then we know that one of the contestants or one of the contenders there is someone that is a friend of the financial market, is a friend of the cryptocurrency market. So everybody knows now that him winning the seat of the POTUS seat, to an extent, is going to portend a good thing for those who are in the cryptocurrency. It's going to be a good thing for the cryptocurrency people, or the cryptocurrency space. Let me put it that way, because he's pro BTC, he's pro crypto. So that kind of thing is a news. So news simply means when there is a particular thing that is going to augur well, either positively or negatively. It could be sideways, right? So that's one of the things that can affect price movements. And then we have the developments, we have partnerships, and then we have innovations. Partnership in the sense that when, for instance, when an exchange like Backpack partners with a prestigious exchange like Binance, stuff like that, that's a positive news. What it means is that the price of the Backpack stock, if they have a stock or they have a token, the price of it will skyrocket, it will push it. So news simply has to do with innovations, partnerships, development, and all that, either negatively, because there is one you will hear it will become negative. For instance, 2022 was a very sad day for everybody in the cryptocurrency space because of the FTS collapse. So when everybody learned of what was happening to the FTS exchange, their token, their native token, that's FTT token, it started to tank, it started to drop in price. So that's what we mean by fundamental analysis, right? So we also have the one we call technical analysis. Technical analysis is actually nothing other than being able to use previous price movement to forecast the futuristic price movement, being able to use what happened previously to foretell what is going to happen in the future. Of course, that's a bit difficult for some persons who haven't learned it, but when you spend time with it, you master it. So technical analysis, also called TA, simply means your ability to use market statistics, price actions, patterns, trends, and the rest of it to forecast or to foretell what is going to happen in the future. So here I said past price movement, together what happens, price movements tell a story. So when you're able to, use what happened before to tell a story of what is going to happen in the future, that's simply what we mean by technical analysis. And then finally, on the three ways of detecting price movement, we have the sentiment analysis or sentimental analysis, or whichever one you choose to call it. So this simply deals with general perceptions, opinions, and bias of the people. Let's say I'm a trader and BB is also a trader herself, and then we are gisting, we are talking, and then I was telling her that BTC is going to go up, right? Because another of my friend had said that BTC is gonna go up. So if I have that discussion with BB, it's gonna to an extent rub off on her. She might start looking it in my direction. She might start tweeting her bias towards my direction, because if I had said that BTC is going up and some other person has said it, it's going to affect her. So she'll be looking for opportunities to buy. She'll be looking for places to buy. So to a large extent, it's going to affect the price. Of course, nothing drives price up other than bias. There is no key that when you switch it on, market price will start going up, and there is no key that when you switch it off, price will start dropping. There is nothing that controls this price other than humans, right? And then everything boils down to emotions. When we are so excited and we think price is going to go up, we'll keep buying, and as we are buying, the price will keep going up. But when we are having double mind, right, we are feeling like a daisy towards it, we are not getting well spirited about the price, and then we start selling. What will happen is that the price will keep dropping. So there is no key, there is no remote, there is no central area where these price fluctuations or price movements is controlled. Everything all boils down to human emotions, and it is people, traders, that drive the price up and down, right? So now the question arises, which of these methods is better? Which of these ways of detecting price movement is better? Right here, I said there is no accurate way to predict it. You can't accurately predict the future. So for you to make the best trading decision, for you to arrive at the best trading decision, you need to have a thorough and well-balanced mix of these three ways. You have to have a good understanding of FA. You need to have a good understanding of your TA. And of course, sentiment analysis, even though to an extent, some people say that that doesn't really affect them, that sentiment-wise, but then we also need to factor it in, right? Because if everybody is saying the same thing and you are the only person saying no, I think you need to also check yourself if you're on the right path. Because if everybody's saying BTC is going to go up and you're the only person saying no, it's not going to go up, you need to check yourself if actually you are seeing correctly. So in other words, sentiment matters. People's biases and people's opinions also matter. So you need to also factor it in order to make the best trading decision. So a healthy mix of all of these will help you to make the best decision. So what are some of the exchanges where you can do your cryptocurrency trading? These exchanges, simply put, they are like a marketplace. Let's say you want to buy a car. It's not everywhere you can go to buy the car. You can't just go out in front of your house and then you're buying a car. Yeah, even though there might be a showroom or a car dealership somewhere around there, but you need to, you understand what I'm saying. It's not everywhere you can buy anything. So these crypto exchanges, they are like marketplaces where you can buy cryptocurrencies or where you can trade, where you can buy and keep and stuff like that. So in no particular order, we have the backpack exchange. I made a mistake. I omitted A. It's actually backpack, B-A-C-K, B-A-C-K. So backpack exchange, we have the Binance, we have the KuCoin, we have the Bitsget, we have the Bybit and the Huobi. We have hundreds of them. But the major thing is I need to be careful to know where you are getting yourself involved in. You need to know the exchange you're getting yourself involved with so that you don't put your money with a scam exchange, right? So what are some of the common trading mistakes traders make? This is a very important part of this course because I talk about it from the inside. It's something that that affected me before now, or most times it still affects me, right? So some of the common trading mistakes people make is that they risk more than they can afford to lose. Risking more than you can afford to lose. That's when you see trading as a get rich quick scheme, which it is not. You start to gamble because you want to make the most money in a split second. So you don't risk more than you can afford to lose. And then you need to have a clear action plan. It's like a business. You don't just start a business and you don't have a plan, you don't have a well-detailed line of action, what to do at every point in time. So you need to have a clear action plan. It's a business, and anything that requires that makes you make money, anything that makes you make money, anything that helps you make money has to be thoroughly planned. And since trading also helps you make money, you need to also plan it. So there has to be a clear action plan as to what you want and what you intend to achieve. And then another mistake people make is that they leave money in an exchange. I talked about FTS, which one of the exchanges that it's not just the only one that has folded. Cryptopia, there are many of them, and recently there is one that is going on now that very soon they will stop offering services and stuff like that. And I think by August or thereabouts. So that's also a problem. So you need to know where you're putting your money in because anything can always happen. Imagine putting your money in such an exchange now that is about to be folded, and you don't know, you've not been following up, and then you coming back, let's say around November, to access the platform, and then you are getting the notification that you can't access the platform. So that becomes a problem for you. So don't leave your money in an exchange, especially the money you're not trading with or the one you won't be using. Just withdraw and put it in your offline wallet where you can always, access it anytime you want. So that's one of the mistakes people make. And then the next one is that people often give in to fear and greed. The issue with this is that we need to understand that greed and fear, they are not bad per se. They are not bad in themselves. They only get bad, or rather, these human emotions, become bad when we allow them to control us or when we allow them to overwhelm us. There are times when you need to be fearful, and there are times when you need to be greedy. In fact, there is a popular maxim in the financial market that says, "Be greedy when others are afraid, and be afraid when others are greedy." Right? So you need to know when to be afraid and when to be greedy. So, like I said, they are not bad in total. They are not bad in themselves, but you allowing them to take undue control of you. That's where it gets worse. So don't excessively giving into either fear or greed. And then look, going forward, one of the mistakes people make is that they don't learn lessons from the previous trading mistakes they made. A foolish person is only foolish because he keeps repeating the same thing every now and then he's expecting a different result. No, it doesn't happen that way. So you need to learn from the mistakes you made and, work better, do better in order to change the course of your destiny or the change course of your trading journey and stuff like that. So always learn from the mistakes, right? And then that will be all. And thank you guys so much for your time and attention. Like I said, if you're looking for a community of traders, I invite you to our Telegram community, the Telegram channel. That's Crypto Solu Hub, Crypto Solu Hub, Crypto Solution Hub, Crypto Solution Hub. That's on Telegram. Just search at Crypto Solution Hub on Telegram. I will be leaving the link at the description section of the video, as I said. All right, guys. So that will be all for now. And thank you so much for your time and attention. Hands ahead. Salutes.